Hello, hello, my name is LimeFriedRice, and if you are hearing this, then you have survived another week, and it is Friday. Give yourself a pat on the back, and let's get started. This is Fireside Chat, where I just sit down and talk about random bullshit, whatever's on my mind at the end of the week, just for shits and giggles. And, I'm thinking today we're talking about a very on time, very well-timed topic that is definitely not around the corner, and that's talking about Strive Season 2. Strive Season 2 was pretty good, actually, I think, in my opinion. Some people may disagree with me on this, but it's the season where we got crossplay, and that's pretty fucking awesome. I actually got to play with some friends that are pretty much just PC players, and I got to play with them more often. I still get to play with them every now and then. Not so great if you were just a net player though, because lobbies are fucking choking and dying, and I don't know if that's gonna get fixed in Season 3 or not. And if you're, and even worse, if you're a popular streamer that people give a shit about, you have been visited by the spooky ghost known as Hackerman, a myth. The myth by that Arxis does not subscribe to. They do not believe in Hackerman, and neither should you. It's all false. It's a false narrative, clearly, obviously. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna get too into that. I'm more interested in talking about the characters in Strive and whether or not they were good additions or not, and what I like about them, what I don't really care about them. And believe it or not, I'm actually pretty happy with the majority of this cast. And two of them I will never pick up. I'm never, no, hell, in fact, three of them I'm not gonna pick up. There's like one character I'm playing, I picked him up as the main, he's fucking garbage. They are fucking garbage. Anyway, we'll just start from the beginning. We're gonna start with Bridget. Bridget was the first DLC character to be added. She came in with a splash. She came in with a splash and controversy. Really stupid controversy that I'm not gonna go into. You know, I would hope you would know my stance on it. So we'll just go into just her as a character and her theme. So as a character, she's really annoying. But I can understand why a lot of people like her. It's the same reason people will like Chip. She zips around a lot, just like Chip. She does it a little differently than him though. So, well, not a little bit, way different. As he's not really running around and doing that and doing like instant dashes. Bridget's got a lot of more control over their air game, as opposed to Chip. But really, she's not really a playstyle that I really jive with. I don't really play those kind of characters a lot, so I can't really connect with it. However, I have a friend who got into the game purely because of her. He fell in love with her. He just like, she had everything that he looked for in a character. He played like Yukari and what's it called? Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and apparently, I don't know, he saw a lot of the same play style with Bridget as he does with Yukari, so hell, he got a character out of it, and I got another person to play with, so hell, Bridget's a fucking good addition. And as for her song, it was pretty catchy when it started off. I don't really listen to it now, but it was pretty good earworms when it first came out. And I mean, I won't turn away from it every time it turns on. It's like, oh, there it is. I'll give it a listen, and I'll move on to something that I think's a little better. That's pretty much all there is to say about the song, though. And yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, we got our boy, the child, the 100 million IQ thing that's child. Sen Kisuke, and it is tragic. That is a tragic release. He is complete utter doo-doo garbage. He is not good. It doesn't help that I don't think anybody was really that excited for him outside of a few people, like, who played him in Xrd. But, like, yeah, no, it was just ugly for him. He wasn't good to play. The eat mechanic does not make any goddamn sense, and I think it's I hate it. I hate that mechanic. I don't even play the character. I have no intention of playing the character, but that mechanic is just infuriating to think about. I don't want to think about why it does things it does. I don't want to know what you can benefit. I don't know how it can help with your combo game in any way. I don't want to know how it affects anything. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? It's like, I feel like they want to treat it like how Faust's items work, where, okay, now everyone's got to adjust because of the item. No, Sin doesn't have to adjust. Maybe a few of them, but in the end, you're still going to do the exact same thing. The eat mechanic's just fucking pointless. It's there it's a gag. It's there for a gag. That's why they didn't go into so much detail. When Sin eats, he does it. It does something. What does it do? We don't know. Don't worry about that. It's like, don't even use it. And as for his song, I really didn't like it. And I'm not gonna say it's not because it's a bad song. The reason I don't like it is actually because I want to hear a Strive song. His song is not a Strive song. It is an Xrd song, which actually, even though I don't like it, is a really good fit for him, because like Xrd's where he came from. I feel like that's like having him being the face of Xrd is just kind of what it is. Some people may argue again, maybe Ram, but yeah, no, his song being all Xrd like, that's the best way to put it, I think was the right call to make, even though I'm not into it. A lot of people on Twitter really like it, so I am the minority, it seems. And you know what? Good. I'm glad. People are liking the song, which is more than I can say for some reason for the song that's coming up, for the song for the next character, which is Bedman, ? I am not doing the joke. Bedman was a character I was kind of excited for because I just thought it was going to be Dahlia. I mean, I expected it to be Dahlia, but she would play exactly like Bedman, or not exactly like, similarly enough, you know? But no, it was just Bedman. And I saw his stuff on Twitter when the guide was getting put up, and I was like, wait, this is a fucking sick character. There's a lot going on here. This looks really fun. And then I find out he's absolute garbage bottom tier like Sin. That's 2 in a row. Except I like this one. This one hurt. That hurt. And I thought he was pretty good. A lot of friends thought he was good. Some people at the local I go to thought he was good. But no, it's just because nobody knew how to play against him, because you can, if you're against someone that doesn't really know what's happening with that character, you can kind of just mash with him. You can just throw out specials, and you can kind of get shit done sometimes because you're catching yourself off guard, like, oh hey, that hit. Oh yeah, I did a special. Oh yeah, that's the special. Oh cool, I can do something here. But yeah, no, apparently, I think I didn't actually look up what it is that makes him weak. I can imagine what it is, though, is that he has no defense. His defense sucks. It is awful. I have been really aggressive with him, and you know, I do pretty good when I'm aggressive with him, as you should, because you know he's good at it. I think his offensive game is just really fucking good. His neutral is really fucking good. It's so good that it has to be offset by having a non-existent defense outside of his reversal super, but I don't think anyone's going to count a reversal super as a defense. I don't think you should. I mean, it's there, good for him, yay. Everyone has one. And that's about all I can say about his gameplay. I'm still going to play him. I might pick him up when I'm done recording this, so we'll see how that goes. His song, what was it called? The Circle. Holy shit, that is so good. I do not understand what people are talking about when they say, oh my god, this is shit. How is that shit? How is that song shit? That song is almost above the Gravity, you know, Asuka song. We'll get to him, we'll get to that. But the Circle is so fucking good. I listen to it so much, I would blast it in the car. I still turn it on every now and then. It is such a good song. And I think I just like that weird sound. I like the strong bass. It feels good. It is such powerful. I think that's the best word I can put with it. It feels powerful. That's really that's all I can really say about that. So I guess we should then move on to the final character, which is Asuka. Asuka is the most anticipated character in the franchise, because ever since the very beginning, he has been that man. Like, that's been his name, that man. It's that man. That man is that man. That's all. That's him, dude. It's that man. And we never really got a chance to really play as him, and then Arxis never got a chance. Arxis never really got a chance, or maybe they just didn't do it, but they never got around to actually making a moveset for him or making him playable. And then after, when Xrd came out, they had a chance to do it because he was there, and then, well, I mean, he was always there, but what I mean was, like, at the end of Xrd, he actually took off the hood and we actually saw who he was, and the entire time, he was a goddamn cat boy. Until the next game, and then he wasn't one. So, I don't know. He got sick kicks, though. So, when Strive came around, we just know him as Asuka now. He's not that man anymore. As a matter of fact, there's two people that are that man. That's a little convoluted. It's Happy Chaos. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. I think they went the right direction with what to do with him, because when you have a character that is so highly anticipated, you gotta do something a little special. And they kind of sat back and said, we are gonna make him the hardest character in the franchise, which was absolutely the right call. It feels right for, like, the impact that he's had, the importance that he's had, and making it this completely nonsensical, complete gibberish, nonsensical Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass playing fucking moveset, and it works. It's great. I'm never gonna pick him up. I fear anybody that can master this character. You will all be, it's few and far in between. There will not be that many of you. I will not see that many of you, and if I do see one, I'm just gonna assume you're shit, because I do not believe it. That's really all I can say on that, because again, I'm not picking him up. But his song, holy shit. I am still playing that one. I love to hear people, like, listen to that song. I sometimes go to, like, react channels, like musicians react to other songs and all that. Every time I see someone reacting to the Gravity, you have my view, you will have my attention. I want to hear it, because every single time someone pulls it up, they're like, what the fuck? This is an opera. And it's just like, yeah, it's a fucking good opera. I should have more to say about Asuka, but I really don't, and his song, but again, I really don't. I love them. I love him. I love the song. Never gonna pick him up, and I'm not gonna stop listening to the Gravity. I think that's a good cap off with the character. And since and normally this would be where I would say, here are my hopes for season 3, but you know, I'm a little late to that, and we actually kind of have an idea of what's coming. And what's coming is a bunch of new shit, like new moves and new system mechanics. That's really great. And I guess we're also getting Johnny, whatever. Good for you guys, I guess. It's not ABBA, it's not Jam. I mean, I really wanted ABBA, but I'm out of copium, so I would really have liked Jam. But yeah, no, the new mechanics look really great. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about them, because I think everyone has said more substantial shit about it than I can, and I really just need to get my hands on it before anything, and we're a week away from that, so that's good. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Season 3. I'm gonna probably keep to playing more Soul, and gotta get good. And I'm gonna try to put out more Strive videos, because recently I know I've only been putting up the Grand Blue videos, and that's literally been one day. That's one day of streaming that I have been splitting up into weeks, and I could probably have done all of this better. I'm still learning how to edit and all that, but it is what it is. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. You can even put them in the comments in future videos if you can think of it at the time. And I can probably make them into a subject for future videos like this for other Flare side chats, that's what we're calling it. Flare side chats. But as of right now, just have a good Friday and enjoy your weekend.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world to you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disobey. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill